Okay, so this will hopefully be a really quick demonstration of VRM. VRM stands for Victron Remote Monitoring. So you can see here, this is a main dashboard for a system. In this case, DC power is a windmill, but that could be DC power system like DC lighting. A negative number means it's producing power, so if you're using this for DC system like lighting or a DC fridge, then that would be a positive number. And so this is today's overview, what's happened so far today, kind of a forecast of how much solar it thinks we're going to get based on national weather forecasting. So I've got here controls to where I can control my inverter, turn on up my generator limit, turn it down. Most of these controls can be turned on or turned off. So if you don't want to be able to easily accidentally turn the inverter off with a press of a button, then these settings can be disabled. I've also got an advanced page here where this is totally customizable. So I've got all kinds of things like this is what commands my BMS has been giving my system over the last time period. My battery state of charge, battery temperatures, historical amperages and voltages, and I've got tons of them on here. So all kinds of these things easily changed. You just change them by hitting this widgets button here, and you can add, remove, all kinds of things. That can be a whole tutorial in and of itself. You can select the date range. Do you want just more granular data over the last 3 hours, or do you want to go this whole year, or custom date ranges? You've got your device list. You can see what devices are connected, and then this is how you access remote programming for the inverter. It's through this button right here, Remote VE Configure. And what this will do is this will use the VE config software on your PC. You'll download a file, use the software, upload the file. It's pretty straightforward once you've done it, but it does require a Windows PC. Settings, this has basic settings for the online portal that does not have device settings. In order to change device settings like battery monitor settings, charge controller settings, things like that, you use the Victron Connect app, and then it'll do those remotely through the Victron Connect app. Remote console. This allows you to see the actual touch screen. It's a little bit slow, but that's okay. So here's the exact actual touch screen. And so touchscreen settings I can adjust right from in here. I can click on here, and then I can click menu, and the internet connection here is a bit slow, but I can go into the settings menu right there, and I can get to all those settings remotely. The remote console can be disabled on the servo, so you do want to make sure that remote console is enabled. So there's a place here for photos of the system. I haven't added photos yet of this system. Let's go into users. You can hit users, and then you can hit invite a user, add the name, add the email, if you want them to have full control or not, and then hit send. And it'll invite that user, and they can just create an account really easily. So how do you initially set up a system? Well, you just hit this back button several times like I just did and hit add installation right here. You can click servo. The VRM portal ID is on the box. It's also on the unit itself, and it's also, you can find it inside the screen. You can just add that portal ID, name it, hit connect. If it's never been connected before, then it just immediately connects it. Otherwise, it will send a request for access, and it'll send a request to the system owner so that you can access that device. That's all I wanted to show on this quick tutorial. Thanks so much for watching.